Good morning, gamers! Just kidding, it's not actually morning, it's 3 p.m. We're here at the Museum of Pop Culture, and as the title implies, I'm going in for free. No, I'm not sneaking in. I'll explain that at the end of the video. Because I'm so low on battery, I'm only gonna record so much. So here we go. For a little bit of context, the last time I visited the Museum of Pop Culture, I looked like this. We've really come a long way, haven't we? One of the first things that we encountered was this gigantic ender dragon that was hovering above our heads. Then we wandered into a small little section that explained what pop culture was, and even included a bunch of examples as well. We ended up running into some pretty familiar faces, which includes an actual Kermit puppet, which is really cool. We ended up running into this super cool looking Master Chief cosplay that had like cat ears and everything. I don't know, man, this is so cool. We found the actual Darth Vader suit that they used for the movies, and man, in person, it is huge. In this part of the exhibit, we ended up finding a few more things, including an old Spider-Man costume and a Superman costume that they used for one of the shows. They also just had an original Iron Man helmet that the stunt people would wear for the first Iron Man movie. Standing just outside the exhibit was the original costume for Batman from the movie Batman and Robin, complete with pointy nipples and all. This certainly was a design. Behind me was probably the most iconic section of the Mopop Museum, which is the giant tower of guitars and whatnot. It's so cool. On my way down to the fantasy exhibit, I passed by this screen that had a Xbox One Connect that when you walked past it, it actually shows your silhouette as a bunch of lights. It was really cool. I unfortunately did not take as many videos as I would have liked inside of the exhibit, but I did take this video of this really cool dragon, and also, here's some pictures of my sister Sammy, serving as per usual. Next up was the sci-fi exhibit, and man did we find a lot to look at there. Starting with this robot endoskeleton from Terminator. We ended up taking pictures on this weird space shuttle that took us to different planets that we could name, and yeah, this is hated. We found an actual miniature of the Death Star from Star Wars. And last but not least, my favorite of the bunch is one of the actual live-action suits that they used for one of the earlier Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. I believe this one is Donatello, and you can tell he's definitely seen better days. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any other exhibits because the museum closed as soon as we were done, but we did see this on our way out. Dance battle?
Round 2. Round 1. You got some custom for it too. Round. And Santino.
Yeah, I don't really know either. But what I do know is that you too can also go to the Museum of Pop Culture, or really any of these museums shown here, just by having a library card for free. And I'm gonna show you how. If you live in Washington, or really in any state that has publicly funded libraries, you should check out if your local library allows you to get something called a museum pass, which basically allows up to 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children, to visit a museum of your choice for free for 1 day. You do have to book ahead of time, and unfortunately, a lot of the time slots are already taken, so you kinda have to act fast. But it is a really cool opportunity, and it was super interesting seeing the Museum of Pop Culture after all these years.